Hey guys, guys, let's get into the what if. Now you've seen the title, and I haven't seen a lot of what ifs about Invincible other than My Hero Academia what ifs about Invincible, but I wanted to do this what if because I wanted to see how the story would change if Shazam played a part in the Invincible series. Now this is going to mainly be based off the, obviously the TV show, and going to be taking place in the TV show universe. Now basically, Shazam is going to make his first appearance in episode 1, so let's start there. Now, before we get into the what if more, now, after this video, I am going to be uploading a pre-recorded video before this video was actually, recorded, aka, Invincible, what was it, What If Deku Was Kryptonian, Part 2, and also What If Deku Was Big Wild, Part 2, and also a couple other requests from other people to do Part 2s of, so yeah. So basically, for the rest of the day, because I'm going to be at home alone for the rest of the day, so I'm going to be uploading as much videos as I can. But mainly, I probably won't be able to upload a lot, because I'm probably going to take pretty long naps in between the days, so you'll probably get you'll probably get like about 3 what ifs at the beginning of this, morning after you see this what if. Now, basically, let's get started. Now, basically, Billy Batson, let's start our story at Billy Batson. Billy Batson is actually going to be changed up a little bit. Billy Batson is actually going to be adopted by the Grayson family at a young age. At about the same age as Mark. Basically, let's say in this universe, Billy's parents die very young, very early, about 2 months after, Billy's born. And basically, Billy gets adopted as a child into the Mark Grayson family. Basically be adopted by Grayson's mother. Omni-Man is against this because he doesn't really want to have an adopted child in the family, but Grayson's mother, pretty much thinks if Mark does get powers, he's probably going to be shined away from her and mainly gravitate toward her father and not want to be around her anymore. So she wants a child that's going to be normal, that she wants, to be around her, to be, the close friend to her, or to be a son. Now, basically, she doesn't love each other more than the other one. She loves them both, but I think she loves Mark just a little bit more because, she did give birth to him. But yeah, so basically, Billy is raised by the Grayson home, but, Omni-Man Omni-Man doesn't despise Billy. He just doesn't like him. But he does give Mark more attention than Billy, but Mark's mother gives that attention to Billy, even though Omni-Man does not at all. Omni-Man does, help Billy sometimes, but mainly at the same time, he doesn't really, he's not really impressed by Billy's feats, but only by, Mark. I mean, yeah, so, because he's his son. Basically, Billy is basically mainly just focuses on himself over the years, basically growing up to be the same age as Grayson. Basically, Mark and Mark and Billy are gonna be the same age, but I'm gonna be making Billy a little bit younger. So Billy's gonna be 16, and Mark's gonna be 17. So basically, they go to the same high school and everything, and Billy and Mark are very close. They're brothers after all. And basically, they have a brotherly bond. Billy was told about Omni-Man, about how he had powers, but Billy was kind of shy and pretty much kind of disconnected from the family because, he didn't have powers. Because, he obviously knew Omni-Man, or whatever, his adopted father, liked Mark better than him. Liked Mark more than him, obviously, because he already knew that from a young age. But he didn't know why until the family told both of them about, Omni-Man being an alien and all that other stuff. So basically, Mark at a young age was told about his father, the same way as in canon, and also Billy was told as well from his mother, or from, Mark's mother. So basically, Billy was kind of shy toward the family and disconnected himself from the family when he turned 16. Basically, still being, in touch with Mark, basically, just keeping at a distance from him, trying to become normal because, he is normal. Basically, Billy is actually still pure of heart, and also is very kind and has, that heroic nature, kind of like how Mark does. So basically, he's a natural born hero, but he doesn't have any powers to back it up. So, Billy's kind of, well, technically, kind of useless in, Omni Man's eyes. Now, basically, Deku, sorry guys, I just got done uploading a What If. I just got done recording a Deku What If. Basically, Billy, just shrugs off some of the, father talks that he had or he heard between him and between Omni-Man and Mark, basically feeling disconnected from the family. But Mark, is still close to Billy. So basically, sorry guys, I'm really sorry. Basically, Billy is going to be introduced into the Shazam lore or be turned into Shazam the same time same time Mark gets his powers. Mark, throws a trash can in the sky at the same time, but basically Mark gets his powers, telling his father about it. Basically, Billy being at the dinner table, hearing all this. Billy says, "I gotta go out for a little jog." But basically, he puts on his sweat jacket or his sweat hoodie and his sweatpants, and basically being on jogging shoes, going out for a daily run or like a night run around the neighborhood. Pretty much running around. Basically Billy is caught or basically tracked down by Black Adam. Black Adam tracks down Billy, basically stopping him in the middle of the neighborhood. Now at this point, Omni-Man was too, pretty much having that whole entire, conversation with, you know, basically, Mark's mother, basically having that same conversation, because, what was it called? I think it was, basically, what was it? Omni-Man was, he has to change his, whole entire thing because, his mission has changed. Now, obviously, this is major spoilers already if you haven't seen Invincible, because, like, it's obviously, obviously it's going to be spoilers. Basically, Billy just, is running around and gets stopped by, Black Adam. Black Adam threatens and basically says, "I'm going to kill you," blah, 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 talking about how Billy is the chosen one, or like he's about to be the Wizards champion or something. And basically, Billy is confused at this point and trying to run away. But he gets stopped by, Black Adam multiple times, basically being stopped by Omni-Man actually saving Billy's life because Omni-Man shows up in his suit, taking down, taking down, Black Adam. Basically, Black Adam gets back up, looking at Omni-Man, and basically, Omni-Man starts fighting Black Adam again and again and again. Basically, they start fighting over and over and over and pretty much going back and forth. Omni-Man getting attacked multiple times, getting pushed back, and getting hurt a lot because, Omni-Man, like Superman, isn't invulnerable to magic. So, basically, at this point, Billy was running away, seeing that, Black Adam was still trying to shoot lightning at Billy. Billy dodging some of the lightning bolts, but having his, headphones that was in his ears while he was jogging blasted out of his, head or blasted out of his hands. Basically, Billy gets back up on his feet, running away, but Omni-Man being knocked out for a few minutes, basically being, picked off by Black Adam flying after Billy. Billy tries to run away, but gets stopped by Black Adam. A Black Adam about to, pretty much kill Billy. Basically, Mark in the middle of the night, seeing this in the sky, basically flying towards Black Adam, pushing him down to the ground. Black Adam pretty much getting pummeled by Mark. Mark saying the ability to run away or to get in safety. Basically, Mark being kicked off of Black Adam easily, and Black Adam shooting lightning bolts at Mark, electrocuting him. Black Adam electrocutes harder and harder, trying to kill Mark, but Omni-Man out of nowhere does a supersonic punch. Like straight up goes all into it, destroying literally buildings on top of buildings on top of buildings against, Black Adam, basically flying him around, everywhere, getting him to the Arctic, basically flying him there. Basically, Black Adam trying to, take down, Omni-Man as fast as possible so he can, go and take down or kill Billy. Billy starts running off while Mark is knocked out into the street in a crater. Basically, Mark starts running off, but hears a huge lightning bolt. He looks around and he sees a lightning storm around him, but only around him. He looks closer and he sees some sort of lightning bolt heading straight towards him, but it's too fast for It's too fast for Billy to move, and basically electrocutes or teleports Billy to some sort of cave. Billy looks around and he sees a wizard down a hall, basically seeing statues that say the seven deadly sins names underneath them, chiseled into the rock. Basically, Billy starts running around and looking around, seeing that it's multiple, pretty much relics around the room, or around the cave opening. He looks around and he sees the wizard Shazam. The wizard Shazam looks at Deku and basically starts talking. Basically, Billy starts talking to the wizard, pretty much trying to ask for questions like why is he here, and like why is that guy in black trying to kill me. Basically, the wizard Shazam answers in a tone or in a speech, basically saying Black Adam. Basically saying the whole entire, origin story of Black Adam, saying that, he was a mistake of his, basically, trying to redo that or recorrect that, basically not trying to make the same mistake over again, choosing a person with pure heart, aka you, Billy Batson. Basically, Billy Batson gets the same speech that he got in the movies, basically being told that you say my name and the power of the gods will be bestowed on you. Basically saying nothing more than that. Basically saying just say my name and the power will be bestowed of you. The power of the gods. Basically, Billy is confused, but just shrugs it off, basically saying, so what am I supposed to do? And he says, say my name. And basically he fades away and basically disintegrates or dies, the wizard does. Basically, Billy getting teleported back to the area where he was teleported away by the lightning bolt, seeing that Black Adam's back, basically holding Omni-Man's cape, covered in blood, throwing it to the floor. Basically, Omni-Man bleeding out in the Arctic, basically healing pretty fast, about to get back up on his feet. Black Adam shoots a lightning bolt at Deku, and Deku saying Shazam, basically transforming into Shazam! Basically running over to Black Adam, punching him in the face, sending him flying. He looks at himself and he says, this is awesome! Basically running around, seeing that I'm fast, and pretty much punching some cars around as, Black Adam throws them at him, basically saying I'm strong, basically saying I'm fast, and also flying up in the air, taking down Black Adam, and shooting lightning at him. Basically discovering all of his powers in the fight, basically seeing that he has all the powers of, Shazam, and invulnerability and everything. Basically, going toe-to-toe, blow-to-blow with Black Adam, basically about to beat him up or finish him. Basically, pretty much crumpling him, like choking him out, about to kill him on the spot. But Mark says don't. Basically, saying that you gotta be better than him. Basically, Mark trying to become a hero, not trying to kill him or the villain. Basically, um, you know, Billy accepts and very much drops, Black Adam down to the ground. Black Adam pretty much gets back up and says, I know, the power corrupts you, turns you into a god. You are a god now. Join me. Basically, he says, no, I'm good now. Basically, what was it? Basically, Black Adam gets, angry and basically flies off saying, I'll be back for your blood, Billy Batson. Flying up into the sunset, flying out of the atmosphere, flying to other planets, and just leaving Earth. Basically, he, looks around and basically Omni-Man flies down looking at, Billy basically saying, where did he go? Basically, Billy saying, well, I'm right here, Dad. Basically, Omni-Man saying, what are you talking about? Are you okay, sir? Are you okay, kid? Basically, him saying, I'm a hero, but I'm your son as well, or your adopted son. Billy. Basically, Mark says, yeah, it's true, Dad. Basically, Mark seeing the whole entire, Shazam talking thing, and basically seeing, Billy being teleported away. And basically, Mark, and Omni-Man and Billy start training together. Basically, Billy developing all of his powers and training alongside Omni-Man and Mark. Basically, Omni-Man and Mark finding out how their powers are working, and also Omni-Man training Mark and Shazam how to use their powers, and Mark mainly being trained by um, Omni-Man more than Billy, because Billy has different powers as a vulture might, but still being trained in hand-to-hand combat like Mark, because he does want to become a hero. And basically Black Adam, I mean, what was it, uh now what you call um well Billy can help Omni-Man achieve his goal on, conquering Earth, basically having two of his children alongside his, legion. Basically looking up to Billy, basically being a lot more proud of Billy now. Now basically Billy learns how to transform back into Shazam and into the Shazam, saying the wizard's name twice. Basically, going and now basically this is what Shazam looks like in the I'm pretty sure like the Young Justice animated or the art design is the same as the Invincible art design. So I'm pretty sure this is what Shazam would look like in the or Captain Marvel would look like in the basically universe, or the Invincible universe TV show. But basically his name is actually going to be Captain Marvel, and Billy makes up that name, basically saying Captain Marvel to a couple other heroes, a couple other civilians he saves along his duty of being a hero. Basically he already has his hero costume set out. Basically, Mark gets the same hero costume, basically becoming a vigilante or like a hero, and reign into the whole entire Flaxum Empire thing. Now I'm gonna end it off here, guys. Basically, the same thing happened. What was it? Was it? I think Iron Man still kills the Guardians of the Globe. Iron Man still kills the Guardians of the Globe, taking down them and basically killing them off. The same way, brutally taking them and killing them brutally. I mean, like, it was the most brutal scene I've ever seen in any movie. It was more brutal than The Boys, actually. So it was pretty clean animation, but like it was like super gruesome, but it looked pretty cool though. So guys, hope you guys enjoy the video, and also part 2 is going to be way better because this whole video was unscripted, and also I didn't have enough energy to do this. So basically I just wanted to make this to get part 1 out of there. So basically part 2 is going to be a lot more better. So don't be, discouraging, or I don't know how to say it. Basically, ticked off by this video, but part 2 is going to be way better, and I'm going to be scripting part 2, so just stay tuned for that. So after this video, you will be seeing What If Deku was Kryptonian part 2, and a couple other part 2s as well. So see you guys later. Bye. As always, guys, have a blessed day.